Whoever is responsible for this game to pass certification deserves a little bit of this.
Down for the count.
Like, what is seriously wrong with you? Like, look at this. Can't even get up the wall. Like, come on now. Work with me. Look at what happens here when he kicks in the crate, the grate, whatever the hell it's called. It just vanishes. It just disappears. Now he's going to be walking in front of a guard. It says to stealth your way through. He must have given him a cookie before going in. He's like, shh, don't worry about it. Just pretend like you didn't see that. And then as he goes in to see the second guard, he's like, I didn't get no cookie. So he's a little bit angry, and his bar for detection goes up a lot quicker. Now, over here, I'm going to have a link down below, by the way, to the original footage for both people. You'll see what I mean down below after. This person here, I paused it for a moment, was complaining during the original audio that they could not fire their weapon. It was completely just fucked. They couldn't aim. They couldn't do anything. So that's why he's just running around like a wild banshee. Unable to do anything, had to restart the checkpoint. Moving on next, watch right here as I pause it, turns around, bam. Okay. Now he should join the war amps because clearly something went horribly wrong. The gun, the arms, they just vanished. And then they came back. Over here, watch closely as I'm pausing it. Did you see that? Like what was that? Exactly. So much for the Pineapple Express there. Watch at the top there. Falling cars just out of nowhere. Because, you know, shadow boxing. Yeah, just pretend like you're getting hit. What the fuck is that? And then 5 seconds later, no one asked her to put her back into it. Let's take a look at that again. She's like, yeah, give it to me. Like, this is some cyberpunk shit. And I'm just done with this bullshit. Like, when is it going to end? I don't understand. Once in a while, a game comes out, there's some problems, you know, that's one thing. But now we're at a point where this is common. Maybe not quite to this extreme, like even in recent history. Way of the Hunter. Let's play this again. I'm just going to have this fucking shit loop while I'm talking. We'll keep watching it. So Way of the Hunter just recently came out. That's been a mess. Water just sounding like there's a goddamn typhoon when there's really not much going on. Water vanishing into thin air. Water appearing in places it's not supposed to appear. Just things like that. Blood puddles just out of nowhere, magically disappearing. And I just don't understand when these fucking people get together as a team. You have a team. I don't even own the game. I haven't even played the game yet. And I already know that it's broken in a minute, in a second. I already know. How the hell can none of these people be like, nuh-uh, cut. We're not ready to go live yet. This should have been left in the oven for a lot longer so that it could cook properly. Because clearly it didn't. Now, the graphics look better than this. This is just the recording of the original person, right? It's going to be quite terrible. But, I mean, like, what in the fuck is this? I don't get it. It's an absolute fucking joke. Like $80 Canadian, and that's before taxes. So this shit can run you up in the upwards of $150 fucking dollars if you buy the Ultimate Edition. The only thing that's ultimate about it is how ultimately broken it is. You'll have a lot of people oftentimes that'll just trash a game for the sake of trashing it, right? There's those kinds of people that just want to hate on everything. If you know anything about me remotely, I'm not that kind of person. I actually try to look in the good of everything. I try to. But when there's legitimately concerns, and all this footage was taken throughout like a half-hour playthrough or something like that. Like, what the hell? I'm literally like blown away. How is there like no law against this? This is why on PlayStation, on Xbox, Switch, I don't give a shit. Everything should be like Steam. There's a thing now at GameStop in Canada, at least I don't know how it works in the US, where if you buy the physical copy, which I don't do, that's another rant for another day, you have like 72 hours to actually bring back the game and get your full money back. And that's how it should be. You buy a pair of pants and your ass is too fat and you can't fit in them, return them. If they're too big and they fall to the ground, same thing, return them. Anything. You buy an iPhone, for Christ's sakes. I have a month if I don't like the phone. $1,500 phone. I could bring it back if I don't like it. The Xbox Series X that I had. I was told 30 days to be able to bring it back if I wasn't satisfied with my purchase. But an $80 game, we can't do that? No, they're final. Well, the sale could be final if the fucking game was finalized properly, but it wasn't, right? So this is a warning in case by some miracle you haven't watched IGN, you haven't watched GameStop, you haven't watched Carrick from ECG, who brings you reviews that aren't 2 minutes long or filled with sponsored bullshit, and you somehow stumble upon my bald pumpkin head. This is a warning for that one person potentially that's thinking of buying it. Go in it knowing that this is the mess that awaits you. In closing, I'm probably still going to buy the game. I know it sounds dumb, like, oh, you just went on about it. Now you're the one going out and buying it. You're contributing. True. But as a YouTuber, as a content creator, I may take on the responsibility of watching this game mature, grow, evolve. If it does, I really, really hope it does. I don't remember how the other Saints Row games were when they first came out, honestly. Sometimes we're quick to forget how things are with other games. If you remember, how can you forget Cyberpunk? Because again, I just mentioned it and it was in recent history. That game actually runs really smooth now. At least for me, it does when I play it. Let's go back with another game from CD Projekt Red, Witcher 3. That game was shit ass when it came out. When it first came out, try and remember how it was on PC when it first came. It was a fucking disaster. Now it's revered as a masterpiece. Will this game flourish? I don't know. Only time will tell. That's enough rambling and flapping of my gums for now. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and making me a little bit more relevant in search results when people are looking shit up. You didn't like the video? Go ahead. I don't care. Give it a thumbs down. And I'll bend it in half. I'll twist it. And you'll get a little bit of this.
Down for the count.
Because that never gets old. Anyhow, if you want to subscribe, did I say that? You can. And if not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And perhaps I shall see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.